Welcome. Today we step into a world where size does not define beauty. The Tsuboniwa, or small courtyard garden, is proof that serenity can bloom even in the tiniest spaces. Whether you're in an urban apartment or a narrow backyard, small space gardening invites us to craft peaceful corners where nature whispers softly. Imagine opening a sliding door and finding a quiet sanctuary. Just a few steps away, a single stone lantern, a slender tree, and a patch of moss. The simplicity of a Japanese courtyard speaks volumes. Tsuboniwa design is not about grandeur. It's about presence, proportion, and peace. Tsuboniwa began in Kyoto, tucked between rooms of traditional homes. These gardens were created not for strolling, but for viewing. Each element is carefully framed by architecture, like a painting that changes with the seasons. In small space gardening, framing your view becomes part of the art. Start with structure. A good Tsuboniwa design begins with boundaries, walls, fences, or even tall bamboo screens. These boundaries don't confine, they cradle, they create intimacy. A Japanese courtyard thrives on enclosure. It turns a simple patch of earth into a hidden retreat. Now, consider the ground, gravel, stepping stones, or a simple earthen floor, all form the foundation of your tiny garden. Use raked gravel for movement, stepping stones for rhythm. In small space gardening, every inch matters. Let texture become your canvas. A single tree can define your courtyard. Choose carefully. A dwarf maple or slender bamboo offers vertical grace without overwhelming. In Tsuboniwa design, trees are not just plants. They are spiritual anchors. They connect the sky to the soil in the most poetic way. Moss is the quiet hero of any Japanese courtyard. It softens edges, holds moisture, and evokes age. Even a small patch beside a stone basin adds timelessness. In small space gardening, moss teaches us to slow down and appreciate detail over size. Add a stone feature, perhaps a sukubai, a low water basin. These are traditional in tea garden courtyards. Even without flowing water, a basin reflects light, catches fallen petals, and centers the space. It invites mindfulness. In your Tsuboniwa design, placement is everything. In a Japanese courtyard, asymmetry is balance, a stone slightly off-center, a plant leaning gently toward the light. Small space gardening favors the imperfect. Let your design feel like it grew there, not like it was installed. Don't underestimate the power of a single lantern. A small stone lantern, tucked near the back, or partially hidden by foliage, becomes a silent companion in Tsuboniwa design. Lanterns are not just for light, they are symbols of quiet guidance. Water can be optional, but if included, keep it subtle. A bamboo spout, a trickling fountain, or even the sound of dripping water in a basin. These small features bring life and movement into your Japanese courtyard, reminding you to pause and listen. Think of the seasons. A Tsuboniwa changes with time. Autumn leaves falling onto moss, spring blossoms touching stone. Even in small space gardening, seasonality adds dimension. You're not just building a garden, you're building a living clock. In narrow courtyards, use vertical elements, trellises, with climbing vines, tall, thin stones, hanging lanterns. These draw the eye upward and make your Japanese courtyard feel expansive, even when floor space is limited. Texture is key. Rough bark, smooth stone, delicate leaves. In Tsuboniwa design, contrast brings balance. Every element should offer something tactile, something that invites your senses to stay, to feel, to absorb the present moment. Avoid clutter. In small space gardening, restraint is powerful. Choose a few elements and give them room to breathe. A single stone or plant, when placed with intention, can have more impact than a crowded scene. Lighting transforms your Japanese courtyard at night. Soft, low lights under foliage or near water add mystery. Shadow becomes a design tool. Let the moonlight or a single lantern do the work. Tsuboniwa design is at its best when it glows softly. Use natural materials whenever possible. Bamboo fencing, earthen pots, weathered stone. These bring harmony to your small space gardening efforts. The less polished your materials, the more they feel like they belong to the garden, not just placed in it. Add a place to sit or simply to stand and look. A small bench, a flat stone, or even just a spot near a window. A Tsuboniwa is meant to be experienced from stillness. Your presence completes the space. Think about scent, a dwarf pine, sweet osmanthus, a touch of lavender or citrus. Even in small courtyards, fragrance has power. In Tsuboniwa design, scent is a silent welcome, a gentle invitation to linger. Wind matters. Let your Japanese courtyard breathe. The rustle of bamboo, the sway of a grass blade. Small space gardening should allow the natural world to interact with the man-made. This relationship is where beauty grows. Path can be as simple as 3 stones. Enough to guide the eye, not to walk. In Tsuboniwa design, pathways suggest a journey. Even when there's no destination, they encourage movement within stillness. Consider color carefully, mostly greens, with accents of red, gold, or white. A small Japanese courtyard thrives on subtlety. Let seasonal color changes feel like whispers, not shouts. Let the earth tones soothe rather than surprise. Create depth by layering a taller element at the back, a mid-height plant in the middle, a low stone in front. Even in a 4-foot wide space, you can create the illusion of distance. In small space gardening, perspective is your secret tool. Mirrors can expand the feel of a tiny courtyard. A carefully placed mirror, framed in wood or bamboo, reflects light. And greenery, doubling the view in Tsuboniwa design. Reflection is more than a trick. It's a philosophy. Use found objects, weathered stones, driftwood, old pots. These elements carry stories. They add character and history to your Japanese courtyard. Small space gardening becomes richer when every item feels like it has a past. You can even frame your Tsuboniwa from indoors. Position your windows or doors to open onto your courtyard view. This creates a connection between indoor peace and outdoor tranquility, a seamless blend of 2 worlds. Let time shape your garden. Don't rush to complete it. Allow moss to spread slowly. Let stones settle naturally. Tsuboniwa design honors patience. A perfect courtyard is not born. It is revealed, moment by moment. If space allows, add a symbolic element, a pagoda statue, a crane sculpture, or a flat meditation stone. These pieces don't dominate, they punctuate. In small space gardening, symbolism carries more weight because every object matters more. Before you plant or place anything, sit in the space. Listen, feel the wind. Watch how the light shifts. A Japanese courtyard begins not with materials, but with attention. The garden already exists. Your job is to reveal it gently. Thank you for joining me on this quiet exploration of Tsuboniwa design. I hope you now see how even the smallest space can bloom with purpose and peace. If this brought you inspiration, please like, subscribe, and stay with us for more tranquil garden journeys.